cause I be busting the dope moves. But the problem stay the same. How you riding for the cash when you ain't riding in my lane? Shorty all about a paper, so your mixture look the same. In the game I play the lane like Eddie Kane, cause I be busting the dope moves.
Spanish, Paco, Spanish people are white, Paco. Spanish people are white. What don't you ignorant niggas get about that? Christopher Columbus is a European. Listen, black people. Listen, no, he's not, y'all. No, he's not, y'all. He's not a Romani. He's a Spaniard. Listen to me, people. Listen to me, people. The Romani have never stepped foot in America. There's no mass movement of Romanis in America. That's bullshit, y'all. That's bullshit. They're in North Africa and they're in the Middle East and they're in Europe. That's irregardless. The point is this. Christopher Columbus was a Spaniard. Black people in America, black people in South America. Get this shit out of y'all fucking head. Spanish people are Caucasians. There are Caucasian white people. They're just a little darker than Germanic white people because they live by water. So listen, y'all. All right. Yeah, Spaniard. Right. Spanish people. Those are Spanish people. If a person is Spanish, they're a Spaniard. Now, a Hispanic person is a person who comes from a place that speaks Spanish. There's a difference, y'all. You don't have to be Spanish and come from a place that speaks it, i.e. me. I come from a place where they speak English. I am not English. Ladies and gentlemen, if you put a British Bulldog in America, it's still a fucking British Bulldog. If you put a German Shepherd in America, it's still a fucking German Shepherd. It's the same thing with you ignorant niggas. It's the same thing with you ignorant niggas.
Africans every day where I'm at.
So what I'm explaining to y'all is this.
It's simple.
At the end of the day, ethnicity, race, and nationality are three different things. Y'all have to understand this. This is the whole issue that Afro-Latinas is having because some of them, see, black is bad. They got a saying down there where they tell their children to pick if you're a dark-skinned person, to pick somebody lighter so you can better the race. I want y'all to understand this.
Today, it ain't as popular. It's not.
No, I'm not talking about what's popular. What I want y'all to know is in South America, in multiple different countries, people raise their children and tell them to pick somebody lighter than them so they can better their race. I want y'all to understand the effects, mental effects of colonization. These are the mental effects, ladies and gentlemen. Angels are white, and you believe it so much that you could be black as fucking purple and have white angels in your house. So when you make God, this is why you will accept God looking like a white person, because of colonization. You had no white gods where you came from. I need y'all to understand that. You had no white gods where you came from. So this is what I want y'all to understand. It's not hard to figure out. All of us are not exactly the same, no. We can strike that one off the list right there. That's a fact. All of us are not exactly the same.
We all humans, though.
Agreed. But what y'all have to do is y'all have to give everybody their proper respect. And I don't mean respect as in show them respect, but put them in their own category. We know a lot of mixing. America is one of the most mixed places on earth. We all know that. We all agree with that. But what I want y'all to understand is why you can still find lily white people, why you can still find ruby red people, and you can still find pitch black people. Because
you can find indigenous fucking minds here too.
But what I'm explaining to y'all is this.
I ain't gonna get my roses, not while Brock here.
But what I want y'all to understand is this. The Mayans are inconsequential to me. I don't care nothing about
us. I think they black people, so how we ain't
But listen, y'all. Even if they was black people, right? I don't agree with that. I agree some of them were black. I do agree with that. But I don't believe that the Mayans were primarily black culture or peoples. I don't believe that.
Real people that don't fucking play around and do this fucking fake science shit and all that, and they just look up fucking regular information, they'll clearly see that white people inject themselves in all these fucking things that has nothing to do with them.
I agree.
Either one of those things that has nothing to do with them.
I agree.
That they always try to inject themselves in.
But white people have never injected themselves as the Mayans.
That's a lie.
Where? What? When? When did this take place?
Just look it up. You'll start seeing white people talk about red hair, blue eyed white people, and that's everything. Everything we say we are, they'll go ahead and say it was.
Well, we know there are no red. We know there's no blue-eyed Mayans.
Where?
We know that.
But do you see the Mayan and Inca stoneworks that we always get away from?
To my knowledge, brother, the oldest work, as you call it, stoneworks, in the Americas, we talking about cutting stone, is the Olmecs.
The people that was everywhere. See, I know, like, I'm trying to put you on even newer, like, better games. That the monoliths, you can see the Inca built over those things. There's really stone things that we can't do today, like the pyramids that they built on top of. Those stone monoliths make everything we talk about is bullshit. Because there was some more people before them that was building the better shit than the shit we built ever.
So what I want y'all to understand is this.
Who is them people? I'll give you one clue. They called the Wars people.
What I want y'all to understand.
WARIS for Brock, if you want to go back and look it up yourself.
Okay, so what I'm asking you is this. I'll look up what you talking about in a second. But again, it's going to turn into the same debate as the religion thing. How do you know the date of these people if you do not trust the dating methods?
I don't know the dates of none of these.
So how can you
people
say that they're before anybody?
I don't, all that when they started that dynasty from then to then, I don't believe in none of that fucking shit.
Yeah, but irregardless of what you believe in, what I'm saying is, how do we know who is the originator if there's no dating method that can be trusted?
Because you just keep going back and looking for the people and what they fucking did, and you ain't going to have no date. I don't think date matters. We hear a lot today. We still studying. We still get
but
knowledge.
nobody alive today built no pyramid.
But all this carbon stone dating shit and all that weirdo, I'm science but I can't build a fucking pyramid, gay ass shit.
What I'm explaining to y'all is this, man. It's not about.
How did they do that? They got it from a quarry that's 50 miles away. Nigga, they had shit. They had some ill shit.
I'm gonna explain something to y'all.
Make today.
I'm gonna explain to y'all. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. It could be made today. Nobody's going to make it because nobody has a purpose for it. Understand something, y'all. This meant something to the people who made pyramids. It means nothing to us. I want to say it to y'all again. Listen, y'all.
It wouldn't be the same whatsoever.
Listen, y'all. It means nothing to modern day people. Those religions that were based around any pyramid, and I'll make a broad statement because I know it's true. Any pyramid on earth, you can pick it, ladies and gentlemen. None of those religions that were practicing those pyramids are practiced today. Not one.
No.
That's my point, y'all. So why would somebody create something that's based off of something that's 4 or 5,000 years old that nobody cares about? Listen, y'all, I'm explaining something to y'all. Technology has advanced and they could do it, but they don't want to. There's no reason to spend billions of dollars because today slavery is frowned upon. Back then, it was just the thing that everybody who had powerful nations did.
Machines and money to do it now. It should be easier, right?
So no. See, he's confusing two things, ladies and gentlemen. Easier, and we have a term in America, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So why would you build a pyramid today, y'all? What purpose would it serve? So for the people who tried to create an Egypt effect in Las Vegas, they actually built one.
Purposes. Even if you made one today, it still would serve big purposes. It'd be a tourist
According to him, y'all. According to him, if you meet all the codes, if you put it in a place where tourists can get to it. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just build a pyramid. First of all, you got to get a permit to build anything in any state or any country that sized. Second of all, it would cost you hundreds of billions of dollars because you do not have a free labor force. This is just easy. This is easy economics.
It's not easy.
It is. No, what I'm explaining to y'all is this.
That's why you ain't doing it.
Because it serves no purpose. Why is no one building an ark, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, why is no one building an ark?
It's all about money.
Listen. Listen, y'all. But again, y'all, his opinion is that it would make money.
You could put some white fuckers in there and
but where you gonna put it at? Where you gonna put it at?
Huh?
Where you gonna put it at?
Wherever the fuck you got the money to put it.
Nah, but it don't work like that, cuz. Everybody's not going to say yes. We know that places ran by Europeans are probably going to tell you no.
I need to see them get quarry rock from different places. I need to see them.
But listen, y'all. Quartz.
It's going to say oversized.
Listen, y'all.
Fucking in on the road with
listen,
big
y'all.
ass fucking
Listen,
rocks.
y'all. Listen, y'all.
They still don't know what the fuck they doing.
Y'all. Quartz, titanium, platinum, uranium, iron. What's another one? It doesn't matter, y'all. All these things are mined out of the ground by the tens of thousands of tons yearly.
Yes, sir.
All right, so listen, y'all. So listen, y'all.
Technology supposedly. So
listen.
To flip our machines.
But listen, y'all. It doesn't. But listen, y'all. Every year it doesn't flip our machines, y'all.
What?
Listen, y'all. We dig for gold. We dig for everything. We have discovered. We have created technology that can work inside of a volcano. I want y'all to understand that technology is far advanced past what it was in Egypt, what it was in Mesopotamia. What y'all need to understand is this. He's making it this big thing because he himself does not understand it, nor does anybody else who lives on Earth. We're not supposed to because we don't come from it, y'all. Listen, y'all, but what I understand is basic arithmetic, basic geometry. It's taught. Whether it came from there or not is irrelevant. Those processes have been advanced. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have machinery that can lift up thousands of pounds. The Egyptians did not have that, ladies and gentlemen. They had slave forces. Do you understand the difference, y'all?
You sound crazy, dog.
No, I don't sound crazy, y'all. I don't sound crazy. This country was built off of slave forces. South America was built off of slave forces, y'all. Whether you want to talk about them originally.
They probably had slaves, but what you're talking about is retarded.
No, it's not, y'all. Listen, y'all. Washington, D.C. Listen, y'all. Washington, D.C. was built by slaves. That's the capital of America, ladies and gentlemen. It was built by slaves. So what I want y'all to understand is great things have been built by slaves all over this globe. You can go to Asia. You can go to Africa.
Sure pyramids that probably had a couple slaves.
No, listen, y'all. It's not a couple, y'all. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's not
I'm asking you how you get a fucking giant fucking rock that weigh more than a fucking bulldozer to fucking one place to another.
Ladies and gentlemen, with manpower. Listen, y'all.
They so non-advanced.
Listen, y'all, with manpower. It's the difference. Listen, y'all. It's the difference between you and your wife building a house and you, your wife, and all the people from Pimp My House building a house. Do y'all understand the difference in that? Between you and your wife and children actually building a house from a ground up, and then those people who do the home remodeling show, you see how the timetable is different? You see how the quality is different?
And that's what I told you, even before those fucking people we talking about, it was niggas building better shit than that.
Listen, y'all, that's his opinion.
That's my fucking opinion. That's the realest shit I ever fucking wrote.
Listen, y'all.
That's real shit.
Listen, I want y'all to understand something. Houses have been being built for a very long time. And the current model of home that, like, you can't compare a 20 million.
Everybody look up megaglyphs so Brock can stop what he's talking about.
But listen,
man.
Y'all, megalithics come from all over the world. Again, why are we focusing on things that according?
They predate pyramids.
Listen, y'all. How can a person who don't believe the dating method say what predates something?
Because it's simple fucking math.
How is that simple math?
It's under that shit, nigga. It's under that shit, nigga.
So no megalith. So no.
Under these fucking banging ass buildings, nigga. Under these churches, nigga. That shit is under every fucking thing, nigga.
So according to you, no.
Niggas built on top of those fucking glorious monoliths, nigga.
So are you talking about megaliths or monoliths? Which one are you talking about? You got to pick one. They're not the same thing.
All right, well, I'm talking about the monoliths.
All right, you talking about the small ones?
Nah, the big shit.
That's megaliths.
All right, well, megaglyphs. Wherever the fuck y'all want to put it. I don't gotta be an English major to tell you that this shit before all this fucking shit. That's better than this fucking shit.
Yeah, but again, y'all, he falling into the same problem. He keep trying to tell us what's before. Listen, y'all, he keep trying to tell us what's before when he don't believe in the dating method. So now what he's telling y'all is that every megalith or monolith. So now what he's telling y'all is every megalith that's ever been found is older than any tombs that we found under the ground. How can that be, y'all?
Mostly, yeah.
Listen, y'all, that's not necessarily true.
They're building on top of it, bro.
Listen, y'all. Some megaliths. Simple. Listen, y'all.
It's the simplest thing I can tell you.
Listen, y'all. Megaliths are usually not built on top of. Megaliths
claim he like science, but he don't understand what the fuck I be saying.
Listen,
like,
y'all, megaliths are big structures.
Come on, man.
So to build on top of a big structure, ladies and gentlemen, this is what he's saying was transpiring, I guess, what was going on. Megaliths were there first, and then they start building other things on top of them.
Okay, that's what I said, yeah.
That's stupid, though.
That's stupid. So all scientists, he killing me.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all. No, listen,
right
y'all.
now,
I'm telling y'all why it's stupid. I'm gonna tell y'all why.
This man is Albert Einstein's dad, dog.
Okay. Let me give y'all an example of one of the greatest megaliths according to the scientists that he was just running with. They was on his team for a minute. Stonehenge, ladies and gentlemen, what was built on top of Stonehenge? Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, what was built on?
Piece of fucking block. I'm talking about.
Listen, y'all. That is a megalith. Stonehenge is a megalith.
Oh my God, he's not there, y'all. He's not on the level yet, y'all. He's not, guys.
Okay, so what I want y'all to
He's
understand.
Stonehenge, y'all. He's not on the level.
What I want y'all to understand is a megalith is a large prehistoric stone that has been used to construct a structure or monument.
You're reading from Google, doggy.
Listen, y'all.
He's not good right now, dog.
Listen, y'all.
You're not, dog.
Listen, y'all. I want to show y'all what he's about to try to do. He's about to try to discredit the definition because it proves that he didn't know what a megalith was.
You said that you were reading the definition. You just
listen,
said
y'all.
With a bunch of rocks to me.
Listen, y'all. Megaliths.
Like,
listen, y'all. Megaliths are.
Listen,
y'all. Megaliths are a bunch of rocks.
No, oh my God.
What's a megalith, Paco? Give us an example of a megalith.
It's a bunch of stones.
No, you just said it wasn't. Don't switch it now.
It ain't no fucking stones hanging out the fucking ground.
Paco, give us an example of a megalith. Why not just give us an example?
It's buildings.
No. All right, name one building that's a megalith.
Go to Peru, right?
Okay.
Look up the fucking structures there. And see how people had to build on top of them, and see how they don't use mortar, bricks, or nothing, but they got giant fucking rocks that weigh more than fucking pyramid blocks just stacked on fucking top of each other, and it makes the perfect fucking fit.
So
that people know for a fact that can't be fucking done today.
So when I'm asking you,
it's a fact that they can't, but that shit can't be fucking.
So
done
what I'm
today.
asking you is this: what I want to know about what you're talking about is. What massive structure? You just said that. I said Stonehenge is megaliths, right? It's a composite of rocks being piled on top of
nut rocks, yeah.
Being piled on top of each other, right?
Yes.
And that's what you just told me to look at in Peru, right? The same thing, just done a different way, correct?
No, they're buildings. They're not fucking rocks hanging out the fucking ground.
But what I'm asking you is, do you know?
That's impressive.
Do you know what the?
It's impressive. But
Paco, that's everywhere though, right? That stuff is everywhere.
Maybe even considered a megalith, but that's not what I'm talking about.
What I'm saying to you is that what you're talking about, stones being piled on top of each other, is all over the earth, right?
Not stones, dog. These shits is fucking smooth fucking rocks, nigga, that was made, nigga.
Paco.
That came from far to fucking wherever it's at.
Agreed.
The rock came from far from there.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. What I'm asking you is, isn't that just as impressive as finding a way to get a 2,000-pound stone to the top of the pyramid?
Not really, no.
So let me get this right. These walls you talking about, if my memory serves me correctly, because I did watch a documentary on these walls.
They got that math. I'm not.
No. What I'm saying is, are you going to sit here and say that the megaliths that you're talking about, or any megalith for that matter, any megalith on Earth is more complicated than pyramids?
For sure, it's the same kind of technology.
Well, yeah, pyramids is the improved version, right? It's the next step. It is. It's the next step of it. It's the next step of it, because what you're talking about is everywhere. It's in Africa, it's in Asia, it's in the Middle East, it's in
everywhere.
Right. And they're basically walls, right?
Yeah, big walls, big like houses.
But the houses aren't really built in the stone. That's not true. You're making that part up.
They go underground
yeah, right. The stones start underground. The foundation starts underground. Right. Okay. But what I'm saying is, The houses aren't built the same way the walls are, correct?
I don't necessarily mean housing. I don't.
No, I'm just talking about. I know, but there are living spaces near these walls. I've seen documentaries on them.
Yeah, people definitely build shit around those houses.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Them structures.
Yeah, right. The walls is like, I don't know if, I'm not gonna say it's the wall to their land or nothing like that. I don't know what the wall was for, but my point is the pyramid, turning it into a shape. You do understand that every pyramid that's ever
it's the same technology. I did.
Yeah, it's just it's an advanced upon part. You understand that the real pyramid is underground, right?
I'm sure, yeah.
Okay, the tombs are actually below.
Shit, yeah.
So most pyramids are actually like a diamond more so. With the bottom not being as long as the outside.
Pretty much.
Right. So when you talk about building, right? What I tried to explain to you before, people use that as, oh yeah, building is civilization. I don't agree with that. You don't agree with that. Cool. We can move past that. But again, the common conception is that somewhere between Egypt and Mesopotamia are the oldest built cities on earth. So I'm not saying that South America is not right behind it, because on the timeline that you don't believe in, it's right behind it.
It's right there.
It's right there. It's right there. Almost the same time, a couple hundred years apart. They about as far apart as Egypt and Mesopotamia, with some people telling the story. The only thing I want you to understand is this. I don't know how any of these structures tells black people that they're Native Americans or that they're Mayans. I don't know how that's common.
You gotta dig deep into the information for that. That's not.
But whose information, bro?
Like monoliths and we.
Whose information?
I don't say none of that shit.
Whose information? What information do we have to dig into?
Well, it's plenty of information. For one, is that thing you showed me with the native. Like now that I look at it, I look at more maps than you showed me. It tell you the people that was here are got different DNA than the rest of the world.
No, it don't.
By far.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie. You just made that up. He's continuing to lie to y'all. That's what these guys have to do. When you,
I don't know why you say I'm lying and they don't got no proof of
listen,
that.
y'all, I do have proof of it. I can
it,
produce proof that will say that the Mayans and all Native Americans that have ever walked in America, the mass majority, I ain't gonna say all, but the majority, the larger populations come from.
You told me it was a bunch of red people over
listen
here.
Listen what I'm telling y'all. Listen what I'm telling y'all. I'm not telling y'all no one thing exclusively. I'm telling
y'all.
y'all.
We all came here on slave ships, bro.
What I'm telling y'all. What I told y'all was most of y'all came. What I told y'all was most of y'all came here on slave ships. Correct.
Oh goodness.
Most of the black and brown people in the Americas. Most of the black and brown people in the Americas. Your ancestors came here on slave ships. Not all of you. Not all of us. No.
Oh,
what I want y'all to understand is this as well. Any Africans who came to the Americas before colonization, I want y'all to dig this. There's no way that there was a gang of different ones coming over here. There's no evidence of one, let alone a gang of different ones. So this is something that American people will spin to y'all so that y'all can be different. You already are. I don't know why you're fighting to be different. Listen, y'all already are. You have white people, and most of us and some of us have Native Americans.
They got us in there.
No. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to understand something.
It's not the other way around.
Listen, y'all. It can work both ways. It depends on who your ancestors are. So listen to me, black people. Listen to me, black people. Listen to me, brown people. I can't really talk to the light-skinned people because y'all are in the category too, but y'all not in the category as much as black and brown. Y'all in the category. Don't listen to what I'm saying. There are light-skinned or red-boned black people. I want y'all to understand this.
My brothers and sisters.
Facts, y'all. We know of them. They're in our families. We know who they are. We've seen them. We went to school with them. We played sports with them. Some of us has children by them. What I want y'all to dig is this. The people who are black and who are brown, you did not start out white or red. Is what I want y'all to know. Now, some of the people who are red and some of the people who are white, I want y'all to understand this too. And those yellow people, some of you guys started out black and brown too.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, here's the flip side to that coin. Some of you guys who are red and yellow and white, you started off white. And some of you started off red, and the black or white was introduced.
Facts.
So when you talk about a person who like back in the day they would say Italian American. If an Italian American has a baby with a black person in America, it doesn't matter how the child looks, ladies, y'all. That's irrelevant. If it's the child is 23 chromosomes from mom, 23 chromosomes from dad. That's 50% and 50%. It makes 100. What matters most when you're talking about how the child might look, because it's not a definitive thing, is what the sex of the child is. If the mother is white and she has a daughter, the daughter would draw from the white mother's genes before she draws from the genes of the black father's mother, because he has his mother's genes in him too. So the order in which she will take will be her mother first, then his mother, then her father, her mother's father, then her father's father. That's where she'll get her genes from. If it's a boy, it's the opposite. He'll take after the father's genes because he cannot get genes to shape a male from a female. He can, but they'll be secondary genes. This is why you can look like your grandfather. This is why little girls can look like their dads. So when you're talking about people mixing, the point is this: there are still black and brown people here, y'all. Those black and brown people have always been black and brown. They didn't come from a different color and turn black and brown.
Come child at me, yeah.
So what I want y'all to understand is black is a color that only comes out of one place on earth originally. Brown is a color that, yes.
Now we mixing signals, bro.
So listen, y'all, when humanity first starts, black is only in one place on the world because humanity only started in one place in the world.
Why? Where do you get that from? Okay.
What I get it from? No. What I want y'all to, all the evidence supports that Homo sapien, not just Homo sapien, all ape life, ladies and gentlemen, all genus Homo life, ladies and gentlemen, everything before the genus Homo originates from Africa. From Africa. Listen, y'all, this was the place where it went down at. Africa was the prime tropical fucking climate for what happened to happen. It had the fruit and it had the vegetables and it had the abundance of food for what happened.
Most of that stuff came from over here and we discovered
Listen, y'all, listen, y'all, that's not true. And I'm not even getting to that. What I want y'all to understand is this.
Running from that.
Listen, y'all, I'm trying to explain to y'all how human beings come to be, not how modern day humans.
That just has stuff to do with being below the equator, family. And
no, it don't, y'all. No, it don't, y'all.
It.
Listen here, D. I'll prove it to y'all. I'm gonna prove it to y'all right now. Because Europe, I'm gonna prove it to y'all. Because Europe, the whole northern part of Asia, and all of the Americas went through.
That's supposed to be all new to you, though. That's supposed to be all new.
Listen, y'all, they all went through a calamity. They all went through a situation that Africa didn't get no parts of. No, listen, y'all, Africa didn't. Africa was never frozen, y'all. Africa is in a place where cold climates, it almost never snows in Africa, ladies and gentlemen. Like almost never.
Earthquakes neither. Yeah.
They do have earthquakes, but very little. Right, correct. Very little, correct. Not like Asia or something like that, correct. The point is, y'all, America, situations happened in America that changed the landscape of the Americas. That situation didn't befall Africa because of where it was at when the situation happened, y'all. So again, I'm talking about something that occurred before this situation ever happened. What people don't
talk about tropical weather.
No, I'm not just talking about tropical weather. I'm talking about, unfortunately, I guess it's natural selection. Africa was a prime place. All right, look.
Who made that up, Darwin?
Yeah, Charles Darwin made up natural selection.
Oh,
correct.
Goodness.
So listen, y'all. All right, let me prove to y'all real quick that natural selection exists. Paco, do peacocks pick other peacocks off of how their plumage looks?
Well, peacocks are the most destructive animals on this planet.
All right, listen, y'all. Every time I ask him a question, he's gonna go into another direction. Do lions? Listen, y'all. Do lions pick up? Do female? No. Fuck that. Fuck that, y'all. Fuck that. Do lions pick? Listen, y'all. Do lions pick other lions because of the size of their mane?
Do they?
You the one saying. You the one. All right, listen, y'all. Okay, listen, y'all. I'll bring it to America, y'all. I'll bring it to America. I'll bring it to America, y'all. Why do songbirds sing?
Why do cage birds sing?
Songbirds. Songbirds. Songbirds.
Why do songbirds sing?
Yes.
Why do parakeets chirp?
No. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, he's not getting it. Again, it's going over his head. Okay, so again, ladies and gentlemen, why do lightning bugs light up?
Because they genetics and they
No, ladies and gentlemen. No, ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to attract a mate. Not only is it a way for them to communicate, they're trying to they use it to attract a mate. So now listen, ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the purposes. He's correct with his statement. The point is this, y'all. Listen, y'all, the point is this, y'all. When one picks the brighter light, that is natural selection. Because that brighter light is going to get passed on. Just like the rhinoceros beetles. The ones with the bigger horns are the ones that the females who have no horns choose to mate with.
Yeah, that's most animals with the big.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that's called natural selection. When animals pick based off of a picking process.
So the one with the little horns don't get no butt.
Exactamundo.
They do though.
According to him, y'all. And even if they do, who says that there's a better option around? Well, what the female of the species calls a better option. Just like bullfrogs croaking. When you see, I'm not moving goalposts, y'all. What he tried to give you was an extenuating circumstance. He tried to back me into a corner where I created this universe where his scenario cannot exist. No, y'all, I'm not stupid. His scenario, listen, y'all. His scenario can exist. It's not the norm. She gotta get out of here. How is this a problem?
And moving them around. That's cool.
I'm not moving it around, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, what is a 12? Why do songbirds sing, y'all? To attract a mate. Why do those birds with the big red thing? Listen, y'all. Why do those birds with the big red thing that blows up? Why do they do that? Why do the women pick the one with the bigger sack on his chest? Because that genetic can be passed on through reproduction. That is natural selection, y'all. Ants do it. There are certain ants that have antennas that are like eyes, even though it's not the ant's eyes. The women pick the ones with the longer antennas, ensuring that that genetic trait gets passed on. This is natural selection, ladies and gentlemen. So if a woman, it's not a woman saying that she prefers a man with straight hair. That's not natural selection, even though you could misconstrue it like it was. But when a species of people, let's say a group of white folks say, we would rather procreate with white people because they come from what we come from than black people, you might be able to equate that to natural selection. These animals don't have to talk to do it. They understand it because it's how they work. It's how they themselves are born. Stronger male animals pass on their genes. Whether they got to fight for it, they got to show off for it, they got to sing for it, roar for it, croak for it, or ram another ram. It doesn't matter. The female's the one picking. They're displaying. So she's the one who dictates natural selection. The female version.
Antelope still get some butt too.
But again, y'all, he's saying that antelope don't go by that same process. Why do male antelope fight?
I'm saying all animals, there's still some with little horns and little dicks that still get butt.
But listen, y'all, I didn't say nothing about no animal's dick, y'all. That's not what I said. What I explained to y'all is this. What I'm explaining.
That's natural selection.
No, it's not, y'all. The dick has nothing. Where did your dick have? What is he talking about right now?
So the monkey that's running around with ain't that natural selection?
No,
they run around with
no, because that's not why the female picks them. That's your that's your opinion.
Because they barely.
I'll give y'all a prime example. Have y'all ever seen a gorilla?
You just took out the main reason for everything.
According to him, y'all. A minute ago, Charles Darwin was wrong and natural selection was bullshit. Now he knows the main reason for it, y'all.
No, I'm not agreeing with nothing he ever said.
Listen, y'all, I want y'all to understand something. I'm not even getting into that other shit. What I want y'all to understand is this. I can show it to y'all. He start talking about monkeys. I'm going to talk about apes and use the same philosophy. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all seen a troop of gorillas before. And y'all see that one who has the silver back, right? Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Those other gorillas that are males, that are brown, black, and don't have a silverback, they cannot pass that trait on. The silverback runs the harem, therefore he gets to pass the silverback genes. Those other gorillas, though males, do not have a silverback, are not his size, and do not run a troop. Because they cannot create silverbacks. Only silverbacks can. This is why he runs the troop and he mates with all the females. Now, guess what, y'all?
It's not about their reproductive organs at all. It's just about whose beak color is stinger longer, or who they brighter, yellow.
No,
or
ladies
something?
and gentlemen, it's about why the female picks them. The reason that the female is picking them for. With all
what are they, yellower or are they stingers?
No, y'all, they're silverback gorillas, y'all. They live in a different type of situation. They're similar to lions, but they're not like lions. The male silverback, all the bitches are his. All the females belong to him.
Until some apes run up on him.
But again, y'all, all those male apes in his troop here. Do you want to take this with you? This blunt. All the male apes in his troop will defend him because he keeps all of them safe. His biggest issue, ladies and gentlemen, is another silverback. Because if that other silverback comes in, he'll do what male lions do. He'll kill or run off that silverback, then kill his children. And a lot of times, you know what this does in the animal kingdom? It sets the women in heat. When he kills their kids, something they cannot stop, even though some female lions will try to fight for their children.
I mean, some female humans say when I stop niggas, they get horny too. So I'm natural selection now.
But my point is this, y'all. When male lions kill whoever they just took his pride of women, he just took his harem of chicks. He kills the kids, the young males, because they're not his. And a lot of times this will set the women in heat because he's about to mate with them. So he mates with him to pass on his genes. Why, at the end of the day, y'all, do the women allow this? Why don't every single female pride of women step up for their children and go and kill this nigga with their king? Why don't they do that, y'all? Because if he can push their king away, they would rather have his semen. If he can run their...
Why are you talking about reproductive organs, man? I thought we
Listen, y'all, I'm talking about the process of why animals select their mate. That's what Charles Darwin was trying to prevent.
Because natural selection got nothing to do with sexual organs.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Cut it out, bro.
It doesn't.
Gotta stop.
What did I say about
bro.
sexual organs?
That is retarded,
But what did I
man.
say about sexual organs? See, y'all.
Like, it don't matter.
Go ahead, finish
His
it.
mane is bigger. Because it's not it's his mane.
It is his mane,
bro.
y'all.
Come on, bro.
Listen, y'all, it is his mane. Bigger lions have bigger manes. So
I gotta get ready to eat. But
So what y'all need to realize is just like an elephant in tusk. An elephant that's bigger with larger tusk is more likely to mate than an elephant that's smaller with smaller tusk. Because he can't beat
no
out...
for Dumbo.
Listen, y'all, he can't beat out the larger elephant for the right to reproduce. This is natural selection. So females, off bat, pick the biggest, strongest, healthiest male breeders they can find, or that find them in certain animals' cases. Other animals have to dance and put on a whole show to prove that they're better than another animal. They have to.
You gotta show off.
Some do. Some have to show off. Others can use sheer violence. Some can roar and bark and run another dog off.
You gotta boast and brag on Muhammad Ali, though.
Look at bears. Every animal, y'all. Every animal with the exception of fish. Fish is the only animal that I don't know for a fact fight for coochie.
I don't know nothing about that.
I ain't never heard of fish fighting for because fish don't reproduce like that. Fish don't have sex, y'all. One fish lays eggs and the other fish fertilizes them.
Without sex?
Yes, without sex. One fish lays...
In the river at night,
No, listen, y'all. The female fish... No, female fish. This is how all fish works, y'all. Mammals have sex. Fish don't, y'all. Sharks are fish. Sharks do not have sex. Shark eggs are sold in shark bars. People eat fish eggs and shark eggs, y'all. The point is this. Female sharks drop a gang of eggs, just like all other fish. And male sharks go...
But don't you gotta, like, furnish it? Like, don't they gotta nut just like any other fucking animal?
I was about to say, but it's a different process, y'all, because they fish. They don't make contact. The female lays the eggs. The male comes behind her.
I said they make contact. I don't know nothing about that.
The male comes behind her, and the male fertilizes the eggs the same way she laid them. She spray her eggs, he spray his sperm.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that's how fish are made. That's how fish are born. Now, there are insects that have intercourse, y'all. And there are insects